Welcome to the Old Principal, 老校长的节目. I am the Old Principal, and we're going to look at another interesting lesson. Well, I hope it's interesting because this is from my life story. Today's lesson is number 206, Registration Day. 注册日. Okay, this is registration day. This is when I went to high school. And so I'm going to tell a story about myself. But before I tell the details and we look at it sentence by sentence, we'll let Connie read the story.
Story 206, Registration Day. When I was 16 and my brother 15, we were sent off to a private, church-operated high school. To attend a boarding school was attractive to me because I was getting bored with our local high school. I'm sure my parents anticipated that the more serious moral climate would be good for me. Furthermore, living independently of them would help us develop the capacity to make decisions on our own. On registration day, 2 scared young boys, accompanied by their mother, joined 400 other students to settle schedules, assign work departments, purchase books, and make arrangements to pay the school fees. By afternoon, Mom had signed the last form and had given us the last bit of advice. She then drove 2 hours back home, leaving us alone in a strange new world. I often joke about that first registration day that my brother and I were so short that the registrar had to use a magnifying glass in order to see us. One thing we learned very quickly, the school organized most of the free time. There was no time to waste. On the evening of registration day, after all the parents had gone home, students and faculty got together at a traditional corn roast. Besides eating lots of corn and other good food, the school's objective was for the students and faculty to have an opportunity to get acquainted with each other. The corn roast always intrigued me. In the afternoon, long trenches were dug, filled with wood, and then lit on fire. After the fire died down to a bed of red-hot coals, hundreds of cobs of corn were thrown in and covered over with some of the loose dirt. A couple of hours later, at the time of the evening meal, the dirt was shoveled away, exposing the roasted corn. I remember that one year I ate 22 cobs of corn and understandably suffered from a mild indigestion throughout the evening.
Welcome again. Here we go. We're going to start with when I was 16 and my brother was 15. So how old am I? I am 16, my brother is 15. We were sent off to private church-operated high school. Sent off, 就送到某一个地方. What 地方? A private, 私立班的. Now, private has many, many meanings. But in this case, it's 私立班的. Private, church-operated, 教会办的. Okay, 教会办的 high school. High school. Going on. I attended a boarding high school. To attend a boarding high school was attractive to me because I was getting bored with our local high school. Okay, attending a boarding high school. Okay, 住校的学校, or in this case, 中学. 住校的中学. So this is a boarding high school. And it says that I was getting bored with our local high school. Local high school. Okay, bored, 感到很无聊. But sometimes, in this case, you have to look at the subtle changes, 它的含义. In this case, 有一点很厌烦的. It was boring, it was interesting. As you probably already know, I was short, and that being in public high school was not so interesting to me. Going on. I'm sure my parents anticipated that the more serious moral climate would be good for me. Moral climate, well, I got two climates there. That's climate, that's a little bit too many climates, but I'm sure my parents anticipated that the more serious moral climate. Okay, what is a serious moral climate? The 气氛, 道德的气氛 is more serious. You could say 严格 or 严肃, but they were interested in moral things. Okay? It would be good for us. This moral climate would be good for us. Going on. Furthermore, living independently of them would help us develop the capacity to make decisions on our own. Now, this is very typical. If you know the difference, one of the differences between the East and the West, between 这个西方 and 东方, is that in the West, we teach our children initiative, 这个自立自发的精神. So, how do you do that? Well, in this case, the way my parents taught it to me, and this was good, living independently of them. Independently of them means to 离开他们, okay? Okay, you know, because independent is dandu, but obviously I'm not by myself. But independently of them, meaning that they don't control my everyday life, would help us develop, okay, 发展 what? The capacity, 能力, capacity, 能力 to make decisions on our own. 自己做决定. See. So this is what my parents were hoping would happen, is that I would learn, put it in a simple way of saying, they hoped that I would become more 成熟, more mature. I would grow up and make decisions by myself. Going on registration day, 注册日, two scared young boys accompanied by their mother, okay, two scared, okay, the scared, that means 害怕, young boys, 年轻人, okay, accompanied, 有妈妈陪他们呢? Or is that the boys accompanied the mother, or the mother accompanied the boys? Whatever the case is, they were together, were joined by 400 other students. Okay, 跟400多其他的同学. So now, catch the picture. This is registration day. This is the first day of the school year. Everybody is wearing new clothes. Summer is past, new clothes. Everybody is excited about the school year. Isn't it interesting? When the school year starts, everybody is excited. 很兴奋。这个新的学年就开始。And at the very end, when the school year is finished, 学年结束的时候，大家都很兴奋。Why is it? Always excited to go to school and always excited when the summer comes. Okay, we went there to settle our schedules. We were working, settling our 定我们的时间表时刻表. What we were going to do at the different place. Assign, okay, 安排部门工作部门work departments. Work departments, every student had to work some. Okay? 那现在是不一样, but a long time ago, we all had to work, so we had to buy books, 就买书, and to make arrangements to pay for the fees. That's what mother had to do. She had to 叫安排怎么样付那个学费. Many, many, many things to do on registration day. And so you move from one station, 一个站到一个站, you're moving from one station to another, doing different things. Going on. By afternoon, Mom had signed the last form and had given us the last bit of advice. 到了下午, some years we actually painted the room, went very early and painted the room, but this year not. By afternoon, Mom had signed the last form, 签了最后的这个表格. Okay, so many, many forms to sign, and had given us the last bit of advice. 给了我们他的最后的劝勉 advice. There in English, to advise is to 提醒 or 劝, but advice, A-D-V-I-C-E-C, with a C, not an S, is 劝勉. So 我的母亲呢就给我最后的劝勉. She then drove 2 hours back home. 然后她开车子回家2个小时. So we live 2 hours from home, which is a nice way of saying that we seldom, 很少是看到父母亲. We were at the school. I think every 6 weeks we had a little vacation or something like that. Okay, leaving us alone in a strange new world. 一个非常奇怪的新的世界. For us, it was a new world. Going on. I often joke about that first registration day that my brother and I were so short. This is my joke, and it's true. We were very, very, very short. I often joke that that they needed to look for us. They needed to see us because we were so little. Okay, that the registrar had to use a 显微镜. Okay, a magnifying glass. She had to use this magnifying glass to be able to see us. We were 太小, 渺渺小小的. But we were there, 2 scared little boys. the registrar had to use a magnifying glass, this glass that makes everything look big, in order to 为了要看见我们. Of course, going on, one thing we learned very quickly, the school organized almost all of the free time. One thing we learned very quickly, the school organized almost all of the time. Why would the school 组织所有的空的时间，安排所有的时间? Why would a school want to organize all of our time? Well, it makes sense that you don't waste time and you don't get into trouble. 你不会找麻烦呢，或捣蛋呢，等等啊。So everything is organized most of the free time. 没有多少空闲的时间. There was no time to waste. Yeah, there's no time. 没有办法浪费时间. Okay, go ahead. On the evening of registration day, so now this is 注册日. Okay, this is the registration day. This is our first registration day. After all the parents had gone home, 所有的家长已经回家了. The students and the faculty got together at the traditional corn roast. Okay, this is the tradition. Every year it was still the same. At that time of year there was lots of corn. 刚好他们收割的时候, lots of corn. So we had a traditional 很传统的烧烤玉米, 这个玉米. This is a traditional corn roast. And now I will explain how we roasted so much. We needed lots of corn. You know why we needed lots of corn? Well, you will soon find out. Some students ate lots of corn. I wonder how much I ate. Well, you will see in a little while. Besides eating lots of corn, obviously, there were other good food. So there was other food. It wasn't just corn. We had corn plus other food. Go ahead. The school's objective for the students, 他们的目标到底, why have this? And the faculty, students and faculty, what? Have an opportunity to get together. They have an opportunity to get together and get acquainted with each other. What does the word acquaint? Have you heard of the word acquaintance? 我认识的一个人是一个 acquaintance. So if we get acquainted, to get acquainted, 彼此认识. So here you have it. The school's opportunity was for us to get acquainted with each other. So we're going to make friends with the teachers and with other students. Going on. The corn roast always intrigued me. Okay. What does it mean to be intrigued? It was very interesting. 对我是很有兴趣的. Okay, intrigue. I am intrigued about this. I am interested in this. Or sometimes 有兴趣的. Okay? In the afternoon, long trenches were dug and filled with wood and then lit on fire. So, let's see if I can explain this. In the afternoon, 他们说哇，一些长的沟quite deep. I think they dug about this deep. It was very, very deep, and they dug down there, and it was about this wide. And then what did they do? They put, and it was quite long too, and then they filled it with wood. Okay, they put some wood in there. And then some 木材, and then 他们点火. So then they put the fire, lit the fire, 点火, and let it burn, big fire. Okay, so in the afternoon they dug long trenches. These are long ditches, were dug, filled with wood, and then lit on fire, going on. After the fire died down to a bed of red hot coals. So the fire started to get less and less, and what was left? Okay, 一汤, okay, bed of red hot coals, 桑红的炭, okay, 桑红的炭. So there you have it. It's very hot. Hundreds of cobs of corn were thrown in and covered over with some loose dirt. Hundreds of cobs of corn. 几百根玉米丢进去. Okay? They were thrown in there. Okay? And then they put the what? Loose dirt. 松散的泥土在上面. And then they just left it. So now the corn is cooking inside. There's the red hot coals, and then after the red hot coals, there's some dirt, loose dirt, the 泥土 on the top going on. A couple hours later, at the time of the evening meal, the dirt was shoveled away, 铲走, exposing, okay, 暴露出来, the roasted corn, because it's been sitting there on the red hot coals. It's been cooking, it's been covered, and now they dig it up with shovels, and they bring it out, and it's ready to eat. Okay? 已经烧烤的玉米. Okay? Going on. I remember that one year, maybe not my first year, but one year I ate 22根玉米. Okay? 22 cobs of corn. Understandably, 果然不错, 果然, understandably, of course. Can you imagine eating 22 cobs of corn? That, my friend, is a lot of corn. So, 果然不错, understandably, suffered, okay, I suffered, okay, so 痛苦, mild indigestion, 肚子痛, 消化不好消化不良 okay, throughout the evening. So 整个晚上, because there was a special program, and my stomach, oh, my stomach, it hurts. Well, a little bit. I didn't want, because we wanted, the little boys. I was a little boy. 17, at least 17, my second year. They want to be special. And I wanted to do something that nobody else could do. So I ate 22. I think I lost. I think somebody ate 23 cobs of corn. Whatever the case is, 整个晚上我有一点点不舒服, mild indigestion going on. Okay. Well, now you have our email address, theoldprinciple@gmail.com. Maybe you ate 22 cobs of corn. I hope. I'm a lot smarter now than I was then. Trust me, I don't do that. I know that that's wrong. But kids don't figure it. Well, you tell me about the experience you had, and tell me the lesson you learned. 你所得的教训是什么? We have a website. You can see our programs on the website, www.theoldprinciple.org. From time to time, I put these videos up on the website. And you can look at the website, and you can go to the website, and you can actually, from the website, contact me. Well, I've enjoyed spending the time with you, and I hope that you will bring a friend and join us next time for another interesting lesson with Lao Xiaozhang, the old principal. See you then.